And we are talking now sports and kids. So many of you, of course, may be looking into sports and kids and what they can play this spring and summer.
Dionne Koller, University of Baltimore law professor and author of More Than Play, joining us this morning to talk all about this. Good morning.
Good morning.
You could have come over there with us. The sport could have been eating hot wings.
Eating the wings.
I support LLS, but I do not support hot wings.
We hear you.
So tell us about your book and sort of, where the inspiration came from.
Well, the inspiration came from the book a couple places, personal and professional. I was an athlete growing up. I put both my kids into youth sports. I love sports. As an academic, I specialize in sports law. And so when I started looking at the research to say what's going on in sports law, I found there's just not a lot out there. There's not a lot of legal and policy discussion about what's happening with kids and tens of millions of kids who are playing sports every day. So both personal and professional, I said I want to learn more.
Okay. So who is it for? Is it always a positive experience? I mean, I wonder sometimes if parents push the kids to do sports or if the kids are doing it because they want to. Where's the line there?
Yeah, so I think that's the best question to ask, which is it's not always positive. It depends on the experience, and parents and youth sport providers are really a part of that. So we all know it can be a fantastic experience. I loved my youth sport experience, but lots of kids, it does go too far. They're overtrained, they're burned out, they're exhausted, and so we always have to be looking for when has our child hit that line.
Okay.
Access to sports programs can also be an issue. Talk to us about that.
Well, it's a huge issue because what we've done in this country over the last several decades is we've gotten more privatized and we've gotten more expensive. Lots of kids are shut out. They just can't play youth sports, and we know it's good for them. So we want to find ways to make youth sports accessible.
So now you're giving a talk at the Ivy Bookstore.
Yes,
talk to us about your talk.
Yes, well, tonight I am very lucky to have Mark Hyman with me. He's a professor at the University of Maryland. He's written a terrific book as well about youth sports called Until It Hurts. Mark will be interviewing me, and we'll be really in conversation about youth sports, what parents should be thinking about with respect to youth sports, what the law, the policy is, and really just a conversation that everybody can relate to because all of us, we either played it, we know somebody who does, are affected by youth sports.
So you'll be at the Ivy tonight, but where can people get your book?
Well, they can get it wherever books are sold.
And the name one more time.
More Than Play.
More Than Play. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Next time you come over and do the wings with us.
We'll turn it into a sport.
We will.
Yes.
We will.